How are you going to crop this?
I really haven't thought about it yet. You got any suggestions?
Yeah. Why don't you try this? Something like that.
Oh, that's very artsy. How'd you get so smart? Yeah, that's good.
Christian. Mind for the
Cindy, come on in. Hogan was just going over my latest batch of pictures. Hogan, you remember Wendy, don't you?
Yeah, I met you at that Christmas thing, right?
Yes, you did. Great memory.
Please. You're looking at a guy who's left his keys and about 50 umbrellas in one unlikely spot after another.
Wendy, what can I do for you?
Oh, I just wanted a little moral support, I guess. I thought Christian told you I've been looking for a job.
No, she didn't mention it, actually.
Well, I have. Yes. I've been looking through the classifieds every other day, and everything looks so deadly I don't even want to go for an interview. You guys are lucky to be working here, writing for a newspaper. A long-time dream of mine.
The only
Really?
thing is that Wendy doesn't have much experience. And I told her she should try and do some writing on her own, maybe work up some sample articles.
Yeah, that's right. The trouble is, you see, I need some guidance. I need to work with a real writer, someone to sort of show me my mistakes and maybe some pointers.
The only problem with that is that most employed writers are too busy trying to meet their own deadlines.
Isn't that the truth?
Well, that's no problem. I'd be willing to work around a busy schedule. 6 a.m., midnight. You know, any time. For the advice of an expert.
Oh, yes. That's a wonderful color for you. Go on, try it on. Oh, Liza, I don't have time to try anything on. I'm overdue at the Herald. And I have an appointment with Joe, but we have time for you to try that sweater on. Now, go on. The dressing room's right over there. I insist, Sonny. She insists. Come on, take your coat off. No, let me. Thanks. You get so bossy when we go shopping. Well, if I didn't take you shopping, you'd still be wearing the things you bought in college. Becoming. Yeah, but the price tag would be a lot more becoming. Would you pay this much for something to wear to work? Depends on who's at work to see it. Oh, Hogan cares about as much about clothes as your average beach bum. Do you know he's worn the same scruffy jacket every day since we met? Well, just because he's not interested in his own clothing doesn't mean he won't pay attention to yours. Even if I wanted him to pay attention, I don't think I'd do it at this price. Sonny, you are hopeless. No, I'm late, and you're going to be too if we don't get out of here. Where's your meeting with Joe? Over at the Henderson shelter? She and Susie are volunteering their time. Oh, right. That's the home for young runaways, isn't it? Right. I'm trying to organize a public service spot for Channel 6. Oh, super. You should be doing more things like that. That's what I've been trying to tell your boss. Anyway, when I finish there, I have to dash home and interview prospective nurses for Turner. I thought you had a nurse. I do, but she can't stay much longer. She and her husband are moving out of town. Oh, what a shame. Okay, kiddo. I'm all set. Let's go. Hey, it's really beautiful. But, I don't think I'm going to take it today. Oh, too bad. It really looked great on you. I tried. Maybe I can convince her to come back another day and reconsider. You know, that really is too bad about your nurse. I know. If I can find another good one, I feel like I've interviewed everyone in town. Honey, I'm going to give you one more chance to change your mind.
About what?
About that sweater.
Oh, come on. Don't you want to get something nice to look at?
Even if I spent all this money on the sweater, you wouldn't notice it anyway. That's not what I heard. Would you get out of here? Thanks again. You're welcome. Thank you. Goodbye.
You are impossible. Look, why don't I just give you my number? And if you're ever in the mood for a little creative writing seminar, you can just give me a call.
Wendy, when I said you should get some experience, I was talking about taking a course.
Oh, I'm sure Hogan wouldn't mind helping out a friend of a friend, would you, Hogan?
No, I never mind helping out if I think it's going to do some good. But I really think that Kristen's idea about taking some courses is more in line with what you need. Now, I've got the name of a professor. He's a professor of journalism out at the university, and I highly recommend him. Here's his name and his number, and you give him a call. Don't be afraid to use my name.
Thank you.
McCleary, have you got that transit piece ready?
Yeah, first draft. Yeah.
Thank you.
Listen, Wendy, you want to set up an interview for when you get ready to do this for real, your real shot on this. This is the person that you need to talk to. This is Laura McCarthy, and she's our editor.
Oh, hello. My name is Wendy McNeil, and I was just telling Kristen and Hogan how much I would like to be a writer.
Well, if you have a resume, you can leave it with my secretary.
A resume?
Yes. Do you have one?
Well, an actual resume, no.
Well, then where do you study?
Oh, I was just talking to Hogan about that, and I thought that, well, I could take a course or something, since I haven't done any professional writing yet.
Or what?
I beg your pardon?
You said that you would take a course or something. I'm just wondering what the alternative is.
Oh, well, I guess I just meant a course, period.
Well, you know, it's going to take a lot more than just one course to learn about journalism, so I assume you're going to take several.
Yeah, sure, probably. Kristen, I know you're very, very busy, so I'm going to go. Nice meeting you.
Mm-hmm.
Nice meeting you, too.
You let us know how those courses turn out, okay?
All right, yeah. I will. Bye. I'm sorry. When I get to the end of the hall, do I turn right or left? I forgot.
Well, I'm going that way, so why don't I just show you all?
Thanks.
You make the left and the next right and move to the elevator.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, hi, Travis.
Wendy?
I'm Mr. Pintel. Can I help you? I seem to be elected traffic controller here.
I'm here to see Lloyd Kendall.
I'm sorry, your out of luck is not here.
Where is he?
I don't know. I suppose he'll be calling me this afternoon to let me know where he is, but then again, he might not.
How long will he be away?
No, I don't know that either. Something came up quite suddenly, and he just fueled up his jet, and he was gone. He's like that, you know.
Unreliable, yes, I know.
In his absence, I'm in charge here. So if you have a complaint about the newspaper, maybe I can help you.
No, I'm afraid you can't. Not this time.
Dessert. There's plenty more milk. Someone for cookies? Of course, there's plenty more soup in there.
I'm not putting any more of that down my throat. That's worse than the garbage my mother made for me.
Next time, simple no thank you would be fine. Ethan, not having anything to eat? No, we can't leave it out all afternoon. If you don't change your mind now, it'll be too late. I hate to see you go all the way to supper time with stuff to eat. Well,
It's going to force you. Okay, clean up time. Let me take your bowls out of the kitchen. Of course, if you're finished.
Yeah, I'm finished. I was finished before I even started with this slop.
Well, I'm sorry about the soup, Linda. One of the problems cooking for a lot of people, it's hard to please everybody. Still, I would appreciate it if you take your bowls out of the kitchen.
You want help? I'll give you help. Yeah, all right.
Okay. That's enough. After you've cleaned it up, would you bring that out to the kitchen, please?
I don't have to do what you say.
No. No, you don't. But if you're going to stay here, we have a right to expect some cooperation from you. It's your decision. Hi, Joe. Hi, Liza. I'll be with you in 2 minutes.
Take your time. Hi.
Oh, you are some fox.
You talking to me?
I think you are very sexy. And I like you, so, I've been around, so I know.
Nathan, I just got a call from your probation officer.
Yeah, what she want?
She wanted to know how you were doing. I told her I wanted to see you get more involved with the other kids. So why don't you go and see if they need any more help in the kitchen? Nathan has a habit of coming on to anybody new here. I noticed. How old is he? 16. Most of the kids here right now are a little younger than that. He acts like he thinks he's 34. They love to act as though they have it all figured out when really they're scared or they wouldn't be here. How do you find this place, Susie? There are a couple of national hotlines that are toll-free. One of them gives the location of the shelter nearest to the caller, and the other one will deliver messages between the kids and the parents if the kids want it. So the parents can call here to find their kids? You'd be surprised how seldom they do. At least half of these kids here have been physically abused at home, and their parents don't even seem to care. Excuse me, just a minute. Henderson Shelton, may I help you? Thank you. Yes, can you hold a minute? I want to get her record. Thank you.
Quite what you expected.
I'm not sure what I expected. Maybe a few grateful kids, grateful to have a roof over their heads.
Some of them are grateful. Some of them throw soup. Takes all kinds.
More people need to know about this place, Joe. I have to convince Stephanie to give you more promotion.
Good. We need all the volunteers we can get.
Are you ever going to be able to forgive me?
For what? You didn't do anything.
I said, Wendy, come in. That was my first mistake.
She didn't bother me. I was kind of flattered.
I just hope you don't think that I put her up to anything.
You don't look the match-make type. Why don't we just forget it and we'll never mention it again?
Never mention what again?
Something that I just promised never to mention again.
Well, okay, be like that. Hi, Princeton. Hi, Sonny. You can take back your desk if you want. Hogan was just playing art critic with some of my pictures from the demonstration. I'll see you guys later. See you later.
Come on.
Were there any calls for me?
No. I guess your informant has laryngitis again.
You know, I really don't understand why he hasn't gotten back to me. What are you working on?
I just gave Mac the first draft of that transit issue, and now I'm writing a little essay of my own.
What about?
Greed and how it's taken this town by storm ever since we wrote that article on $3 million.
Well, it's a great idea, but Mac will never buy it.
Maybe not. It'll make me feel better. McCleary. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. No, you name the time and place. I'll meet you anywhere you want. No, don't come up here. You stay put, and I'll be right down. Yeah, fine. I have to go out for a little while. I'll be back later.
After one phone call? It must be pretty important.
Talk to you later.